Former drug dealer Doug Ford says that decriminalizing drugs in Toronto is the craziest thing he's ever heard of. And yes, Doug Ford is a very famous hash dealer in Toronto. 10 years ago, the Globe did a big deep dive on this, with the finding that Doug Ford had sold hash for several years in the 1980s. Their brother Randy was involved in the drug trade and was once charged in relation to a drug-related kidnapping, and their sister Kathy had been the victim of drug-related gun violence. So is that really the craziest thing you've ever heard, Doug? Because I feel like your family might have some crazier stories, especially considering that I have met people who knew you when you were younger, and they have told me some wild stories that I cannot repeat for legal reasons. For reference, as far as I'm aware, Doug was not really much of a user, more of a drinker. That being said, we know that decriminalizing drugs can actually lead to more people getting the treatment that they need. Can help reduce the amount of deaths from overdose, and they can help funnel people towards treatment facilities. So why is that crazy, Doug? Because it seems like to me that the average conservative person looks down on drug users because they don't really know many in their personal life, but Doug Ford looks down on drug users because he literally sold it to them, and he was responsible for making their lives worse. But he just looked at them and thought, this person already had a messed up life, I'm just making a quick buck. Never really thought about his institutional part in the problem. Par for the course for good old Dougie, huh?